35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stroud sets up the play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And the Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 20.
First carry from the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Stroud. This is caught by Williams. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And Stroud now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
11 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Here goes Stroud again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And he went backwards. They'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
You know, he's been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Allen going to change it up. Second and 9 now. He'll get this into the hands of the Dunzo. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 20. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Allen going to go to the air right away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Aubrey good with the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A first carry now. This is Williams. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Loose inside the 30. Javonte Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, 65 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for two. They'll look to throw. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for two. One up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Allen going to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
56.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A Curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And the Raiders first down.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, 39 yards. And the Raiders are once again back in front.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
The score, Raiders 15, Cowboys 8.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellows up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. But backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Green Jack, 10 black, flag blue. Ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 27.
Yellow, yellow. Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
Back at the 33-yard line.
White.
Back to throw again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Ready, set.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Set, hut. 50, green. 52, black. Ready?
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try.
10 strikers, strikers, 3 set.
But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Back to throw. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg Olsen, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. On the RPO, he's going to be taken down. It's a sack and a big sack at that. This remains a 1-point game. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First down, Raiders.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 67 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
First down, Las Vegas.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Alert! 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 5-wide.
Here's Allen. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Rome Odunze, 32 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Allen going to run with it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Ready, set, go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Underneath, he's got Olsen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Here we go. Set.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one's going to sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage, who took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer.
Here we go. Green Jack, red 38. Hut, hut.
Touchdown! George Pickens, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The Cowboys now will once again go for 2. Now they send a man in motion right. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First down, Las Vegas.
319. Five wide.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Allen to throw it.
Short throw caught by Bowers. Well, clock running as he's brought down, but now you can't spike it. It's fourth down.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Javonte Williams
With his second touchdown of the night.
And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Ready. Deal. Yellow. 43.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here.
And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And there's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He was brought down by Malik Collins.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Raider first down.
Back to the running game with Jacobs.
110 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 23-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Las Vegas, first down.
A collegiate star here in Texas at SMU. It's Eric Dickerson. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
Round 80.
Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a third and goal.
A gain of 11. It's now third and goal.
Now Allen. Touchdown Raiders. Josh Jacobs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
To throw, it's Allen. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. 50, green.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here.
Set.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know.
And this is caught. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Alert, alert, alert. Half 85, half 85. What's that?
To the air, Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now Allen from the gun on 3rd down. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory. You've got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Fight, 60, ready.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready?
Austin is there and brings in another one. And he is going to lose yardage here.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Underneath, he's got Olsen. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Set, hut. 60 red. 6 steel, black. Smash, red. Set, cut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he...
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronc. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara And they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth. And joining me as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here. And both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
2nd down. Allen throwing again. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. We'll have him gain up a handful there. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, Jacobs. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Alert! At the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
56, round 80.
Throw here, 3rd down. Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Steelers Receivers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. We put a receiver in motion left. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Allen on 3rd down. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Allen. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Allen now on 1st down. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send it back to the line for 2nd. Back to the air, Allen. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by
The
him.
Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. Headed out right. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass. But sometimes it simply doesn't work.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over with the football just outside the 30. First and 10 from the 32. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Sends this to the end zone. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point.
They give it to the back of his own read. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 20. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers will reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Showing a little burst so far. They haven't caught it yet. And he's out of bounds with an outstanding return. They'll have it down inside the opposing 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Allen setting up to throw. Has it at the 7. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Alert! Regular. Hey, tight.
Allen looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And down he goes. Raiders got it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for a second down.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Five wide. Alert! What's that?
Now Allen. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Raiders get it back as he...
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after them, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a 5th rusher. keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Throwing right away is Allen. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 28.
Pickup there of 28 yards.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Patriot
First down, Allen. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Second down, they need 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Forced to his right. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Allen gonna throw to get things going. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. He gets free. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Allen to the throw on 1st and 10. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Charles Woodson.
Allen's pass.
Well, with this This guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the former Bruin out of UCLA. On 1st and 10, it's Cuomo. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Hey, hold. What's that?
4th down. Here's Allen. He's got it at the 7. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, New England. Now Sanders onto the extra point. His kick is good. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they will finally run him down. A big play there for the Raiders. 33 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Alert! All 52. Alert! What's that?
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Now Allen on 1st down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Raiders are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. We are through 1. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this.
56. Hey, hold. Light it, out. Alert. Monday, look out.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
That's quickly into the hands of Odunze on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 20-yard line.
Round 80. Middle. Regular. All 52. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Patriots are going to recover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, attention by. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
319, alert! What's that?
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Open man, that's Dante Thornton. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. 2nd and 10. Josh Allen on the bootleg. He runs with it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
You have to appreciate the effort of the ball carrier. I mean, how many tackles did it seem like he broke on that run? So often we see it, Mike, time and time again. The more these guys fight for extra yards, they're fighting and clawing for every inch. That ball just gets a little lower and a little looser, and the way these guys are taught now on defense, if you don't have great...
That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
319, all 52. Look out.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Allen now on 2nd down. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. All resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal, New England.
From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Moving outside the pocket, and he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First and 10, and it's Allen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
In motion, that's Thornton. To throw on first and 10, Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
To the air once more, it's Allen. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he's in! Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Patriots. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. Have it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on third and inches. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a yard short of the record from 65 yards out. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hanson for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and we'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
And they're on 20-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Running is Jacobs. Room to run at the 35. Josh Jacobs. And he is gone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the time, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The throw on first and 10. That's into the hands of Horton. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete. He'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll tuck it and fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, and it's out.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drop.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Blake Corum. Touchdown, New England.
Patriots.
So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be taken in at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
the ground. It's Jacobs to start the drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, Allen. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half.
Patriots 24-yard
We'll come back
line.
and finish this one off. After this, they'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
14-yard line.
Jacobs. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line.
Right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Here's Jacobs. And he's taking every yard. Going to help the field goal kicker right now. That's going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Raiders will go up by 7.
Patriots 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. In motion, that's Thornton. They'll throw on first down with Allen. To the sideline, he's got Evans. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Throwing again. It's Allen. That's caught by Bowers. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Pick up 14 on that one. First down, New England.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Allen going to throw again. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Now on second and long. Again, it's Allen to the air. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Play by Trayvon Diggs.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will line.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... So I strength to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a
defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow where the blonde was a 10. My total multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS.